we all subscribe. Yeah, we all subscribe.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome into another episode of Monday Moanings, the podcast where we come and moan and groan just for you. I am the Fat Rat Man, and I am joined by my two very amazing co-hosts, XP Chef, MEREMC, and today we are joined by a very, very special guest, that Unicycle Girl, but someone I used to work with, I've known for a while. Hey, welcome in. How are you doing today, mate? You all right?
I'm good, thank you. You okay?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you for asking me to be on this podcast.
Oh, mate, no, so you're more than welcome. Yeah. So, do you want to tell us a little bit about yourself, about what you do and your streams and your posts and stuff?
Yeah, absolutely. So, I'm called that Unicycle Girl because I am a circus performer, and I used to be kind of known around Blackpool for unicycling to work. So people
Did you
didn't
work very
know.
far from where you live?
You are?
Did you work relatively far from where you live though? Like, was it a good commute?
Well, I live near Big Morrison's, and I work in town. I don't know. What would you say that is? About 30 minutes.
30 minutes on a unicycle.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It's not too bad. It's not too.
That's awesome.
No, it's pretty cool, isn't it? It's different, yeah.
People have always had like colourful hair. People used to like stop me in the street and in the shops and stuff, and they'd say, "Oh my God, you're that unicycle girl."
Okay,
That's
the origins.
So just stuck. But yeah, obviously, my main streaming platform is TikTok. I do lives more than anything because my life is just that busy. I've not uploaded content for ages. But there will be more coming this month as things have calmed down. I tend to review a lot of conventions, post a lot of that stuff. I have a thing where I juggle your suggestions. So I've juggled all sorts of weird things that's been requested on TikTok, from hot dogs to toilet roll. Squishmallows, that was fun. Mackey's cheeseburgers. And then last year, it nearly killed me because we did the 12 days of juggling. So I had to come up with 12 different Christmas items to juggle.
Okay.
Which is harder than you think. Not the juggling part for me, but trying to find stuff you can juggle.
Yeah.
Can't you just do what, like, just follow the song? Do you know, like, the 12 Days of Christmas song?
Well, when you get to the Lords of Leaping and stuff like that, juggling like random people from the street, you'll be like, "Come here, you bastard! Start juggling him!
Get yourself to a church.
Done it again! She's kidnapping people and juggling them."
Oh, you've literally inspired me now for this year's video.
I'm hiding away.
Partridge in a pear tree might be a hard one to find.
Yeah. I'm hiding away because I live like 5 minutes away from you now, so.
Ben, become a lord so you can be one of the ones involved in the juggling.
Hey, you could become a lord now, can't you?
You can, yeah, you buy it online, yeah.
Yeah, so like, I'm sure I've got a friend of mine. I think he's a lord. You just buy like a plot of land, don't you?
Yeah.
And then you become the lord of just that plot.
Lord of the tiny bits of grass.
Yeah. I'm an ordained minister in America.
Really?
It's amazing.
Yeah, because I was going to do my friend's wedding that was over there, but then the wedding got cancelled, so didn't do it.
Pastor Ratman over here.
can't imagine it.
Yeah. But yeah, no, that was an interesting thing. You just fill it out online and you become an ordained minister. So we do have a quick video to show you, just clips of yours that Chef has professionally made. So the part where you're doing the 2 hula hoops, that looks
Yeah.
fucking difficult. I
Oh
went,
man, it takes some practice, hula hoops.
yeah, I tried it once at school, and I said to my friend, "Is I should just get really fat so I can just put the hula hoop on and pretend I'm doing it." And I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
You can just spoil around on one spot.
Yeah,
and
just
so
like,
make it look like it's
"Whee!
going
It's
around.
working." I want to. I. If you ever get a chance, you need to teach me and Chef to do a hula hoop.
Definitely.
It's fucking hilarious.
Can't do it, mate. Can't do it. Fucking,
Well, the ones I use, they are aluminium, so
Okay.
it makes it a little bit easier because of the weight. They are weighted.
Okay.
However, you've got to be a little bit more careful because when you start doing all the flippy stuff, the last thing you want to do is hit yourself in the teeth with an aluminium hoop.
Yeah, we're getting them. I want to see this.
Imagine I lose my teeth. I'll blend in with the locals here. Like, hello.
he's one of us now. There.
One of
Oh no.
us.
One of us. So, what was your topic of today? What would you like to moan and groan about today?
So my topic is either, or a bit of both really, sort of unspoken rules and convention etiquette.
Okay.
Okay.
That's fun, yeah.
So sort of, what is your basic etiquette for a convention?
Okay.
So I go to a lot of different types of conventions, and some people just amaze me.
Mm-hmm.
To put it
Yeah,
blunt.
no. I used to go to quite a few. I used to do cosplaying and stuff because before, when I had hair and didn't have a beard, I did Magneto, I did Kick-Ass, I did a few others.
You look completely fucking different.
I'm
I'm still sure that picture you showed us wasn't you.
And it's just like, okay, so you got the etiquette, you're going around, you got people, you want a picture of someone, you go over, you ask politely, say, may I take a picture with you? But there were people that when I was Magneto, I went as 90s Magneto, all purple and red and, big armor around here and stuff and helmet and everything. People just grabbed me. Someone just grabbed me and went, come and take a picture with my missus. I was like,
Oh my God.
and I
And
pulled
you
him
see
away.
it all the time.
Yeah, I pulled away. I was like, no, say please. And these are the people no, I don't want to go on about, I don't normally use the word normies and stuff like that, but these are the people that have just been introduced to geek culture because of, say, like, Marvel got big and Big Bang Theory introduced them to it, and they don't know how to act in that certain situation.
No.
Yeah.
100%. And I see it all the time at conventions. And I sometimes have got paid, to dress up as mascots
Yeah.
at conventions and stuff. And there was one time where I was dressed as like this wolf. It sounds like I'm a furry. I have nothing against furries, but I am not a furry. But I was being paid to wear this costume. And we were sort of doing a bit of promotional stuff. And I was like walking through the shopping centre, and basically there's an Asda connected to this shopping centre, like a big Asda. And the rules are, you're not allowed to take your shopping trolleys from Asda into the shopping centre, which nobody listened to. People used to go round all the shops with the trolley, put all the shopping in that, then go to Asda, do the big shop, and then go to the car, which is really naughty because there just wasn't enough space in the shopping centre for these trolleys. Anyway, there was this little kid in a pram. He was like just absolutely loving it. So, as you do, I got down on my knees, I'm in the pram, I'm like, oh, hi. Obviously, I'm not talking because that would be really freaking weird with like just my mouth not moving in this bloody stuffed head talking. Like, no one needs that. But like, I was in someone's way, right? Obviously, I didn't realise I was in some way because I was in this massive mascot costume. And this lady with this shopping trolley, so like my legs were like this, right? Are you with me? So my legs like stuck out behind me. And this person with the shopping trolley barged my legs because I was in the way and barged it again. It went over one of the back of my car and then barged it again and it went over my cars and they just continued to walk over me because I was in their way.
Wow.
And it was like, what the hell? Like, I am a
Yeah.
human being. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
And it's the same, like, people, I don't know if it's people get caught up in the moment, or, you know, they just don't see you as human beings when you're all
Yeah.
dressed up. And yeah, like, people just grabbing you for photos and stuff. And you might not want that. Do you know what I mean? You might not want your photograph taken.
Nope. Yeah, no. So like I said, I went to like Liverpool, Manchester. I even went to Preston Comic Con, the first ever Preston Comic Con. I met Holly from Red Dwarf. He was cool.
Wow.
We walk around. We see some things like I've seen a lot of girls getting grabbed by people like, give us a photo, come and stand with me, and it's like a bit like, don't do that. Normally the cosplay girls are tiny. They're always like, they're not the biggest girls, so they'll be ragged around, and it's really sort of like disgusting. See, like any human being ragged around by someone is just disgusting to see anyway. But then you go and you've got these, I don't know, the stall holders are. I don't want to go about them too much, but I once accidentally kicked one of the stores when I was walking along because I moved out of someone's way. I went, oh, sorry, mate. And the guy came out, we fucking will be. I went, whoa, can you not see how busy it is here? You're trying to sell merch, and I just moved out of the way. And you shouldn't be coming at that because of, like, that's your business. You're making it look bad. I just, yeah. Oh, well, I'm not buying anything from you. Thank you very much. I walked off. Yeah. I'm one of the clumsiest bastards in the world. If there's something that I've got that to bump into, I'm going to bump into it 3 times.
It's just
before
due to your
I-
height, mate. That's why.
Yeah, that's it. Like, yeah, but yeah, I know it's. Yeah, I feel I don't go to conventions much anymore. We are going to one this Saturday in Norbury Castle in Blackpool, the retro gaming convention.
Woo!
Yeah, so we're looking forward to that. We're going down, meeting a few people who have been on. Rebecca's going. We'll meet up with Rebecca and her partner. She's going down. Yeah. Yeah, so we're excited to meet them guys. But I'm hoping for a decent one there because a retro gaming convention is kind of different than cosplay conventions and stuff.
Yeah.
But, yeah. But as for unwritten rules, it's just be polite. That's the biggest rule you can have anywhere and anything. But be patient because it's going to take you a while to get in. The last convention I went to was a wrestling one, and it was great. But people were just stood there going, "We need to get in now. We need to get in now." It's like, we should have turned up earlier. Then you fucking idiot.
No, you don't understand. It's 2 minutes past the time it's supposed to be. We're supposed to be in now. We're fucking supposed to.
Oh, that's anywhere. That's anywhere. I used to work at B&M's, right? And you on a weekend, you would look outside and there'd be coachloads of grannies stood there like, and it was like Day of the Dead or something. Like, yeah.
Pension day.
Need my Bengays.
So the patience is the biggest one you need for things like that, especially when you got to remember the people who work there are human too. You know, they're not having as much fun as us.
Well, no, they're
We're
at
having
work.
fun. Yeah, of course, yeah.
You know, like.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
So,
But like,
oh,
so like going back to the grabbing thing, like when people are like grabbing your stuff, because I won't lie, I've never been to like Comic-Con or anything like that, or any convention where it has people like dressed up
mm.
and stuff like that. But the concept just sounds really strange to me. Like people just grab you if you're just in
No,
costume.
it is rare, like, but you can see it. Like people come over, get a picture of me, and it's not like they grab you and drag you off. They'll grab you and they'll guide you, or
Yeah,
they'll
but
say
I
they'll
mean,
grab you and go, "Oh, can I have a picture?" It's like, first of all, come over because I might be someone that doesn't like being touched.
Yeah.
You know, do not do that. Like, oh,
I can imagine like you going full pelt, like someone touches you, you're dressed up as Magneto, they touch you, you're just like,
but they'll grab you. I don't mind a little tap on the shoulder. So if I haven't heard you, because I'm deaf as a post as it is, like a little bum bum bum.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's fine. But if you're grabbing me and turning me around, or you're grabbing me going and stopping me from walking, because I'm walking somewhere, I'm not walking for no fucking reason. You know, just come and say hello. Give me a, I don't mind it. There was a cosplay girl I used to follow. What was her name? She was a British cosplayer. I can't remember her name. Now, she said she had to give up. She got quite big and she had to give up because of how rude some people can be. When
Really?
she'd get paid to going down, and she'd get, what was her name? Oh fuck me! She got paid for a few conventions anyway, and she was just people going, get a picture of me, get a picture of me, get a picture of me, and like, or just like she was like, well, like, if I'm getting a picture, don't put your arm around me, don't do this, and it's fine. Don't do that. If she's set boundaries, that's the
Yeah.
boundaries. But people will be putting their arm around them and stuff like that. It's like, you stop touching her. She doesn't want touching. That's it.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's really bad. Like, there was a fella as well. Oh God, I met him. He was dressed as Ken from Street Fighter, and we did a pose. I was Magneto. He was Ken. So we did Marvel versus Capcom pose, like fighting. And he was really nice. And he said to me, "Thank you." I said, "What for?" He goes, "Well, you came over and you were really polite. All day today, I've had
Oh.
all day today, I've had people just going, "Can you take a picture of me?" And I stood and waited whilst he was chatting. I went, "Sorry, mate, can I take a picture of you? Because you cosplay is really cool." He's like, "Yeah, sure."
Wow.
Yeah, and that's all you need to do is be polite to them. It makes their day. You know.
Love someone who like sets their boundaries out though, like who's like super clear.
Yeah.
So if I went up to someone and they were like that, like instantly I'd just be respectful for them, just for like
Yeah.
making that
Yeah.
point. I'm like, yeah, do you know what? Good on you, and that's absolutely fine. But some people just don't take no for an answer, do they? They just keep pestering. My other half, he used to do like a Link cosplay.
Yeah.
I've told him he's too old now, which is another subject I'll get onto. Because my other half, he's 30, and he did Link for years. He did really well. He used to get paid to do it. And there was once he was on a break at a convention, and he told me about the time he would obviously take his wig off when he was having a break.
Hmm.
Apparently, there was like this photographer that would not stop pestering him and was taking loads and loads of photographs of him without his wig on, and was just refusing to give him leave him alone on his break.
Yeah.
Now, some people are just so consistent, and maybe it's because, I mean, I'm a content creator, but I wouldn't do it. But maybe it is because they're a content creator and they're just so desperate to get that content.
Yeah.
Because I know he did end up literally just getting a video of my other half losing his shit.
Oh.
I mean, I think that just stems down to what type of person you are, really, because
Yeah.
yeah, because
I mean, do you think they might be socially awkward as well, and they don't understand what they're doing? They're just like a bit sort of like,
Possibly.
yeah, they could be like sort of like, oh, they're not used to socializing. So if someone says, "Can you stop that?" They're like, oh, and then they're just knobheads, or they're just
it's just a
dicks.
persistent knobhead. That's not what it is, mate. It's just a knobhead.
Not bad.
Not bad. Whoever you were, you're a knobhead. I hope you see this. You're not bad. Oh, my chair's.
Don't fall.
Yeah.
So I had a friend. We and her used to do cosplays all the time. We did. So I did Magneto. She did Mystique. Then we did other ones like friend ones and stuff like that. And we had a group. I'm not going to say the name of the group because I don't know if it's still going, and I don't want to badmouth it because it was a good group. But there was a sort of it like every group. There was cliques, you know. There was this lot who were the leaders of it. Or I say leaders, the whatever they're called in the Facebook
The
group.
Messiahs. Oh, the Messiahs.
He's a very naughty boy.
There was this like to say we were there. We were the leaders. We were saying like, "Oh, we're going to organise this. We're going to organise that." And then there was people underneath, and they all sort of split off into cliques. Now we did try and break this up, and it had cliques happen everywhere. Work, friendship groups and stuff like that. You've all got your cliques, but they started badmouthing each other's cosplays. Even though we would never say that. Like, if someone can't afford to make £1,000 cosplay, that's fine. But it was really bad, and a lot of the young girls were slagging each other off, and we were like, okay, it's now 21 plus for this group. If you're under 21, you're gone. So that wiped it out for about a month. And then this other cosplayer came in. She was quite good. She was fucking amazing, to be fair. I say quite good. She was great, And then she was like, "Oh, I spend loads of money on my cosplays." My friend went, "I don't need to. I can do it for cheap. This is how I do it." She was not being horrible. She was just saying, "I don't need to. I can do it for cheap. This is how I do it." And she was like, "Well, quality and everything." And we were like, "Right, no, you're gone too." So there can be some really horrible, judgmental people in it as well. Like,
yeah,
if yours, because I can't make them. I will give you that. I can't make them. Either my friend made them or I bought them. And I had a kick-ass one, and I bought it, and it was great. It was fucking amazing. I got so many people wanting me to go to conventions and stuff, but my anxiety kicked in, and I started going like, I can't go to all these on my own. I'd do it now, by the way. I'm less like anxious than I am now. Because I bought it, people started blocking me. They're like, "I can't do it. You bought it." It's like, I can't make it though. I don't have the skills to make it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's fair enough. Like, I'm going for the Love of Horror at the end of this. Well, not in October yet, but it's at the end of October. I'm going to say the end of this month.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm doing a new cosplay. I'm doing Enid from Wednesday.
Nice.
But I make loads of my own costumes. This is one costume that I am not even going to attempt to make because I need to make like a smart school uniform type suit.
Yeah.
That's not going to happen. You have to be a tailor to do that. So I'm just doing it with no shame. I don't care. I'm buying it.
Yeah. Just buy it. If you have to buy it, buy it. It gives a shit.
Get yourself a Beetlejuice outfit and just dye it purple.
Yes.
Ooh, now that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I got you.
That's me.
No. So, Chef Emmy, so you have not been to conventions, you say?
Not like Comic-Con conventions.
No?
I've been to some. Like, I've been to the Birmingham convention center thing. But
Okay.
that was years ago. I couldn't even fucking tell you what it was for, mate. In all fairness.
So we'll have to look into it then, getting down to one next year.
Well, like a Comic-Con or something.
Yeah,
like that.
go to Liverpool Comic Con or something. They're really good. But they're not people for that. They're not them. You're not you. You're dressed as somebody else. This is another thing about conventions is that
You have to dress up.
No, but like it's always fun. There's our peak characters.
Yeah.
Can we go modded and I'll have my really tall top hat?
Yeah. Because you can actually buy a bing bong now, can't you?
Can you? Oh God, he pisses me off. That's why I don't carry him around.
So you're meant to throw him, and he makes a sound as you throw him.
Cool. Yeah, so one thing I do love about the conventions is that people who are dressed up will act like that person. It's it's both a love-hate thing. So, like, if you're dressed as Deadpool, act like Deadpool, but don't take it too far. Like, so because I was out one night and it was a Halloween night. I love Halloween, and I was in the Tash. You know, Rachel, you know the Tash.
Yeah.
The old one, but that
I know
was
it's
done
gone
by the.
now.
Oh no, it went. Oh, yeah, it's sad when it went. And there was a lady there. She was dressed as Harley Quinn with a big mallet, and she looked really good, but she was fucking a dickhead because she was walking around with it on her shoulder, hitting people with it, and like she smacked me in the face, and it fucking hurt. And I was like, oh fuck. She's like,
Was it a
and I
proper
grabbed it.
baseball bat as well, or foam one?
No, it was a foam mallet, but it fucking
my God.
it got me right in the nose. My nose, and I grabbed it.
It hurts. That part of
No matter
That's
what you
assault.
hit it.
Fucking common assault, that mate.
So I grabbed it, and I grabbed it, and she was like, I was like, don't do that. That fucking hurt. That did. And my mate went, treat her like fucking Arkham Batman would. I was like, no, calm down. But the next thing I saw was the doorman taking it off and going, come on, love, you need to give it back now. Yeah. She might have had one too many drinks. I don't know, but it fucking hurt.
It sounded like she was just a bit hyper. But
Yeah, she was. So
Yeah.
I can't remember who it was because like I'd only ever seen her that day in costume, so I could have seen her a few weeks ago afterwards. Like, but it fucking hurt, and like I had every right to flip out. And the doorman said, she shouldn't have done that. You had every right to get angry, and you did right of just grabbing it and telling her not to do it.
When she could have grabbed it and just went, "How do you feel?"
Well, I had Kick-Ass has two batons, doesn't he? And I had them.
Yeah.
I could have gone strong. Fuck off!
Yeah,
But,
you could have. Yeah.
They weren't batons. They were. Do you know those tubes that go?
What?
Oh, yeah, they would have done that. That would be the least intimidating fight ever. Like,
I need to do this.
do it. I haven't got them anymore. This was like 10, 15 years ago, so they've
Oh.
gone somewhere.
Well, they'd be fun to juggle.
Yeah, do juggle them.
Yeah.
It's a good idea.
Yeah, get them juggled.
no, save it for Christmas in case you want to do the 12 days of juggling
12
Christmas
days
again.
of meow.
We're half an hour in. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to go and I'm going to get myself a cup of tea.
Wake up, rise up, feel that spark to be energy. We're lighting up the dark, no jitters, no crash, just purity light. Sugar-free magic, we're taking flight. Duffy energy, we're the vibe you crave. Big energy's got nothing, we're the wave you save. 15 flavors, oh what a treat. Some more's to use, who can't be beat.
Welcome back, everyone, and welcome.
Yes. Yes.
Milking
yes.
the invisible cow.
Yeah.
Don't encourage her, please, Unicycle Girl. We've just literally we're trying to end this milking the cow. Can he
Your
Mic
mic's
on.
gone.
Mike on?
Mike.
Where's Michael?
No.
So, with this part of the podcast, we like to turn it on its head. Talk about the positive part of the subject, positive part of all the cons you've been to and what you've seen, the best things you've seen and stuff.
Yeah.
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 Like Unicycle Girl, which is the best convention you've been to? would you say?
Oh, at the moment, probably it probably isn't a convention as such. It was more of an experience. Was my favourite, and that was the. If that counts, does that count?
Yeah.
It was the Batman experience in Manchester, the Batman Unmasked thing. I went to last year. That was unbelievable. It's so good.
Yeah, I really wanted to go to that, but I missed it.
What is it?
Yeah.
Literally, I don't know
Brilliant.
what it is.
So essentially what it is it is Warner Brothers that do it, and you have like all the sort of made up sets from movie moments in the Batman franchise. But then you also have a lot of the original stuff from the films there. So you've got the costumes, you've got like all the weapons, the vehicles and everything like that. But it was the Batman Unmasked experience in Manchester was amazing. You started off at like Wayne Manor, and you go in through the bookcase, like the doors open, you go through, and this don't want to obviously give too many spoilers, but there's like a Joker section, which is pretty crazy. It's almost like you are in Arkham. But it was just so good, and everyone has that one sort of superhero, if you will, that you love, and mine's Batman, and it always has been.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love Batman. I just love it.
Hold on. Wait.
Here we go.
Oh, Lois, that's the news and everything. Go on.
Oh, jeez.
Where is it? I've got a batarang somewhere and I can't find it.
Okay.
Oh well. It's from the. I've got the original Arkham game, the special edition, and I was going to pull out the batarang.
That is brilliant. Brilliant game.
I'll find it. Yeah, it's an amazing game. I love them.
Fabulous. I really love that game. But yeah, I've been to like, I like, the horror sort of type conventions. I like, For the Love of Horror in Manchester, as I mentioned. I'm going to there at the end of October for the weekend. I like to do the after parties as well. I find them really fun. And then I do a lot. If you have a look on my TikTok, I do a lot of Lego stuff because I'm a big Lego fan. Hence my little
Nice.
Lego.
Yeah, like I didn't know we had because I saw one of your clips on your TikTok, and it was the what was it called? It was at the Norbrick Castle Hotel. The brick
So I've been
convention.
to a few
Oh,
there.
okay.
So, yeah, they do a Lego convention there, which is by National Bricks,
That was
which
fun.
is the best one, if I'm allowed to say that. I think they are the better one. They do conventions all over the UK, and they come to Blackpool once a year. But their
Nice.
Lego conventions, I think, are better than other ones I've been to. But I know they've got the retro gaming one there next weekend.
Yep.
And then last month, which is always a bit weird, is it's not weird. It's just because I'm not into it. It's weird. The Star Trek convention.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh.
But the reason I find it weird is because it's always on the same day as the Star Wars meet-up in Cleveland's. And I'm a massive Star Wars fan. I don't get Star Trek. I really have tried. My other half's massive Trekkie. I just don't get it. I can't get into it. I've really tried. But the weird thing is when you're at the Star Wars meet-up, there's always like all these sparks. Because they like wander over because they like Star Wars as well. And you're just like, what the fuck is
You-
this fever dream?
You should go down with your lightsaber and start fighting.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah. Honestly.
No, mate, you don't want that fucking Vulcan grip by the fake Spock.
We
He's
were
like
looking.
90 years old as well, with like the jet black wig.
Oh,
We were looking at the Star Trek one. Me and my friend. Now I'm not a Trekkie, but my friend is. I would have gone with her if she'd have gone. Because I want to get into it. I know I'd get into it. If I got into it, I'd like it. But there's so much of it that you'd never see me again because I'd be start watching it. Like, there's a lot of it to catch up on. Like, I have watched the original movie. I went where I work, started showing it at one point, so me and my friend went there one night. It was all right. I enjoyed it. I know, like I said, I know I'd enjoy the TV show if I started watching it. But it does look interesting because I don't know who the fuck were the guests were. It could have been anyone from there, and I wouldn't know. And my friend was like, "Oh, it's this person from this episode and this season and this one." I was like, even Doctor Who, which I love Doctor Who, right? So you can look at some of the guests in like the Comic Cons, and they're like, "I played a Sontaran in this episode." It's like, so I won't recognise you then, will I?
I bloody love what do you call them? I call them the Sultanas.
Sontaran. Yeah. Sontar.
It's just stuck with me because I can never remember the name, so they're just going to be the Sultanas forever.
I do love how dedicated some people are to it. Like
Yeah.
the Trekkie and stuff like that, they are amazing. Yeah. Anyway, so we've heard stories of Trekkies. They'll just welcome you in open arms. You know, they'll tell you everything about it. There's no, like, from what I know of, there's no Trekkie that won't welcome you into their fandom and stuff like that. And it's just, yeah. Apparently that's what Star Trek's about, is being open and nice to everyone, which I didn't know because I thought they were just going through space fighting Klingons. So
Oh dear.
well, you know, it's a dying breed nowadays, a Trekkie fan, so they've got to get all the numbers they can get. You see. That's why. No,
Yeah.
it probably really isn't a dying breed.
It's not, no. Once you know one, they all seem to come crawling out.
Well, there's so many at the Norbreck Castle event every year. They must come out of the bloody woodwork. There's like thousands of them.
Next time you go to the Star Wars meetup, though, I'm coming down with you.
Yeah, you'll love it.
I will. Yeah, I want to go to it. I love stuff like that. I did see a video on it as well. That was really good. Because it's up by Cleveley's, where they filmed. Oh, what did they film there? No? Andor. Yeah, so it filmed parts of Andor. No, I went down when they were filming first season. But the heavens decided to open that day, so everything was cut off. I did see some of the set. I was like, "Oh, that's cool. That's cool." And then it was pissing it down. So I'm going home now because I'm too wet. But that was cool.
Well, most Star Up. What am I talking about? Most of the Star Up. I'm dying. Most of the meetups, let's just completely try not to say Star Wars. I can't say it. It's always tanking it down with rain.
Yeah.
Always. They keep changing the date, and they actually this year, weirdly, they've done it a lot later in the year, and it's not rained.
Okay.
So I don't think it is a bit of a hit and miss event, and of course, with it being on the seafront, if you've got great weather, but if it isn't 100%, it's awful.
Yeah.
And you see, people don't want to go out in the cosplays, which is understandable because some of them cost a fortune. You know?
Yeah.
So, but if you get it on a good day, 100% worth it. I mean, I go there no matter what. I'm there in my anorak. Like,
it's for the content. It's for the content.
But it's brilliant. It's really good. And if they've got the cafe open, even better because you can just sit in the cafe.
Yeah, get yourself some chips while you're dressed as the Emperor. It's all right.
So
innit?
many, so many Boba Fett's there with a coffee. It's weird.
I want to get a Chewbacca costume though. That's what I want. I want a
You'd be the
proper good-
perfect size for it as well, mate. Like,
Will be, yeah.
give us your Chewie impression. I want to hear your best Chewie impression.
I can't do
Do
it.
Do it.
Oh,
Do
do it.
it.
Do it. Do it. You're turning into the Emperor now.
Do it.
Do it. That just sounded like a pissed off Furby, didn't it?
Pissed off Furby. Pissed off Furby with no batteries, like battery low. Now you sound like the Murloc from fucking World of Warcraft.
Oh.
Oh God.
There
I'm so
are-
sorry.
there are some, like, when you go to conventions though, there are some people there and they're so lovely. If you don't know who they're dressed as, you go, oh, I recognize what you're dressed as. Oh, I'm dressed as, and they'll start explaining who they are, their origins, what they're from. It's like, you should watch it. And it's like, okay, cool, yeah. And because they've left you on a positive thing, you're like, yeah, I'll go and watch that. But my ADHD, I'll get home and go, I was going to
What
do
was it
something.
again?
What? Wait, what? Really bad. So, but like, there are some really nice people. Obviously, the people who work in the conventions are great. They have to be, other than that twat store holder where I kicked it by accident.
It wasn't by accident, was it, Ben?
It won't be next time I see him. I hope he doesn't watch our show.
Fucking invite him, bastard.
We'll find you.
He'll be at the convention on Saturday and come and chase me.
All right, this episode will be out after that, so it's
Yeah, that's true. if in the next episode I've got a big black eye, he recognised me. Oh! But yeah, no, they are naturally a positive place. Like I said, there can be the very few sort of like people that'll be like grabbing you, stuff like that, and quite negative about things. But they are so few and far between.
Mhm.
I do love conventions. I want to start going again, but I want to do more in Blackpool. But Blackpool Comic Con, the first time it happened, was shit. It was dog shit. It went tits up, and it wasn't organised properly. Sorry to anyone who knows the people who organised
They
that.
might learn from their mistakes. You never know.
I don't think they did, but we had some really cool people there. We had Mick Foley and people like Booker T from WWE. Yeah, we had Vern Troyer, and obviously he's not from WWE. He's from he was Mini-Me in Austin
That's
Powers.
cool.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, he's died now, hasn't he?
He passed away,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Oh, that's sad.
But I couldn't find him because it wasn't on one level; it was on 2 levels, and I was looking around. It wasn't because he's too short. I wasn't.
I was going to say, you were going that way. He
Get
went on
locked
the same
down!
level as me. I couldn't see him.
Get me binoculars out.
No.
Mm. But yeah, no. But the general sort of thing for conventions is I absolutely love them, but they can get very busy. But there are always spaces where you can go and sit and take a break. You can always sort of sit away from people. Like the Liverpool Comic Con, when I went there, you had the entrance, and then everyone would go into the big hall, and you could just sit outside the entrance if it got overwhelming for you, or could sit upstairs and just watch everything go by, which was really cool because that's where For the Love of Wrestling was when I went there, and it was really, really good. It's really set up nicely. I wouldn't go to one in Winter Gardens again in Blackpool because that's where Blackpool Comic Con was the first time. Unfortunately, there was nowhere to hide. Everywhere was packed. Everywhere.
No, thank you.
Yeah, no. So I was to and fro about going anyway, and then I went in my kick-ass costume.
My partner, it was at I think it was the first Blackpool Comic Con. I don't like. I like Doctor Who, but I don't know it up until past Matt Smith.
Yeah.
What is the girl called that's from Blackpool?
That's Jenna Coleman. Jenna Coleman. She was Clara. She played Clara.
Clara.
Clara
Well,
Oswald.
my other half was just apparently, I was like walking just casually around because
Mm,
they used to have the convention in the Emperor's Ballroom. They don't anymore. But this is when it was in the Emperor's Ballroom, so it was either the first or the second one.
mm,
And obviously she was a guest. So Jay was walking around the balcony of the Winter Gardens, and this guy, like, literally tried to shove him off the balcony. Like, he was obviously in the way of what, at the time, he didn't know who it was. Shoved
mm.
him. He literally he nearly died. He was dressed as Link. He nearly went
Oh,
flat
God.
off the balcony. And it was because she obviously had a talk, or she was going to a table or something, and it was that actress from Doctor Who, and the security guard must have thought, oh, because he was in the way, he was just looking at something, he must have thought he was like some sort of obsessed fan or something, and literally just shoved him out of the way.
Yeah. Oh.
And that's something I struggle with on another note at conventions, is the security. Really, really struggle.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not just conventions, but when you've got to be checked for anything and they've got to check your bag or they pull you to one side, they are so rude.
Mm-hmm.
They are so rude. I find it really hard. And I understand they have got to check things, especially if you're using, like weapons and stuff with your cosplay. Of
Yeah.
course, they've got to check, like, is
Yeah.
this a toy or is it actually a weapon? Because some of the like the costume props out there are insane. Like, they look so legit. They look amazing. But yeah, like security, or if you've ever been to like a meet and greet, oh my God. They can literally be like, right, you've seen them now, bye. And they like, will just push you out.
Fucking hell. And they're not cheap, those meet and greets, you know.
They're
Mm,
not.
mm. My friend, my best friend, she got me a signed picture of Salad Fingers by David Firth, the creator.
Oh, wow.
Now,
That'd be awesome.
it says "Happy Birthday, Ben" on it. It's great. It's one of my favorite things. It is locked away at the moment. I want to put it up on the wall, but I'm lazy. But apparently, he walked away from his table signing things to go and, because he had a stall as well selling stuff, and he was helping the guy sell stuff at the store and just signing things for free. He was just going, "Yeah, I'll sign it." Okay. He just didn't care. He's like, then
Love
that's the sort of
that.
person I'd love. Like, if I were famous, I'd be doing that. I'm like, yes, looking whatever. Stop me on the street. I'll take a picture of you. Yeah. I wouldn't care, me. I'd be like, yes, fucking go. Like you see Mark Hamill, he's just always cheering on his fans and stuff, isn't he?
I love Mark Hamill. Have
Yeah.
you seen The Longest Walk yet with Mark Hamill?
No, is he in that?
He's like the sort of guy who's running it.
Okay.
Obviously, there's not really going to be much of a spoiler because the title gives itself away. The
Is it
Longest
the
Walk.
Stephen King one?
Yeah. So
Mhm.
the concept of the film is basically like they've just got to walk, and then whoever is alive at the end is the winner, basically. But the army guy who's like in charge of it, because they've got the army trucks, and then if you slow down past a certain speed, they get shot, basically. Or they just drop off because they're exhausted or what have you. But the head guy who gives like these speeches every day is Mark Hamill.
Wow.
Like, if you guys don't mind.
Take it seriously. I can't take the film seriously because his voice is hilarious.
So, you mean this Mark Hamill?
No.
Is that to do with the Longest Walk?
Yeah, that's him in Longest Walk, it would seem. Yeah.
Jesus Christ, it doesn't look anything like him, though.
I don't know, I can
think
still
it's going
see
through
like
his
blue
mouth.
milk coming off his lips.
He was the best Joker as well. I don't care like what anyone says. I like Heath Ledger and stuff, but he was the best Joker for me. He was my child.
Really?
Yeah, I loved him as the Joker. In the Arkham games and in the animated show, he was amazing. Heath Ledger was good. I'll give you that. He was creepy, but the real Joker is just all sort of like all over the place, like Mark Hamill's was.
You can't beat Heath Ledger for me. But then again, I don't know if it's like a nostalgic thing for me because of my age.
Yeah, it might be a nostalgia thing for me, but like
You know, sometimes it is, isn't it? Though it's like whoever's like your Batman when you're growing up,
yeah,
it becomes like your Batman, doesn't it? Do you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, for me it was the Arkham Batman and the animated Batman, Kevin Conroy. He was great. Like, yeah. But I like all the Batmen though. I even like Batfleck, Ben Affleck's Batman. He was cool. He just never got a chance to shine. He just got one movie, and that was it. You know. But we're going back onto superheroes. This is episode 2's of our territory.
it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Should we just call
Hey.
Benjamin Blocks in now?
We've hit the
Yeah.
hour
Oh
mark,
my
guys.
gosh.
That
I
went
know,
well
gone
quick.
really quick, yeah, man. But everyone, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for coming along and listening. Rachel, Unicycle Girl, thank you for coming along, mate. It's been great seeing you again.
Don't
Thank
forget
you
to ask
very
the
much.
question.
And we have one last question for you. Yes. Who would you like to see on a future episode of Monday Moanings? Give him a quick shout
I'd
out.
like to see on a future episode of Monday Moanings my good friend Dave Mooch from Mooch TV. I think he's got a lot of things to say about the stuff he's passionate about, and I think
That's good.
I think it's time he had a good whinge about something. So yeah,
Yeah.
he needs it.
We love a good whinge.
Yes.
Yeah. Whoa.
Oh, yes. Oh,
You
yes.
got him. You got it. He's got him.
No, I've got a shock face on, and I will tell you why later. But it's okay. So,
All right. All right. Well, thank you everyone for coming along. It's been great. We will see you all again next week for another moan and a groan. Bye-bye.
Bye.
guys,
Bye.
Bye.
thank you.
Bye. Oh.